Hi guys, I'll be making a real quick video, reacting, to Nick Bear's, marathon time. I mean, why do you have to make this video? Well, obviously to inspire you guys, right? Inspire me too. And lots of runners, and people in general, right? I just want to say that, if you put in, lots of hard work and sacrifice a lot of your time, you will get something done. I promise you that, man. If you just try your best. I mean, this is why, he does this for a reason. Obviously because of his hobby too, but Nick Bear has done a lot more, way more achievement than I do, right? I mean, I'm not jealous of him. I mean, the thing is that there's always people, who are higher or better than you. That's okay. Well, they just want, to motivate you guys, saying that, you can try step out your boundary, even though you're always scared, to say that you'll never pass go, you'll never do this, never do that, right? I mean, this is me, reacting, to Nick Bear. He just sub a 250, marathon, right? And people don't even realize, how fast it is, right? Now, before I get into that, if you don't know who Nick Bear is, he's definitely a CEO, right? And he's a very good runner. He trains really hard, like pretty much every day. I mean, this is the type of, output you get, by training hard every day. He not only trains, but he actually has a coach too. So I told you that, training and getting smarter, and having a good IQ is important. And this is how you can lead to a lot of successability, right? I mean, Nick Bear is like heavier than me. He's bigger than me. He's stronger, and he's older too. And he can still outrun me, for sure, right? Yeah, so I think the Buffalo Marathon was just yesterday. I mean, if you ran a Buffalo Marathon, just comment below, just by viewing this video. Comment below if you saw Nick Bear over there, but yeah, he just finished his Buffalo Marathon in 2 hours, 48 minutes, and 11 seconds. And that is, really fast. I mean, why do you talk about Nick Bear? Nick Bear is a guy, he is a runner. This is when the day he's up a 3 hour marathon, that's my first witness, seeing a person, who weighs at least 200 pounds, sub a 3 hour marathon. Now, did he break the world record of being, really heavy runner and run this fast? No. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people, who is just as big as him or even bigger than him, They even run faster than, Nick Bear, right? I thought Nick Bear's the fastest runner, having a category of over 200 pounds, but that's not the case. So, yeah, why do I have to make this video? I mean, just to motivate you guys, especially, for a large runner. I mean, weight is not an excuse, man. People say that, oh, like, I couldn't run fast because of, my large weight. I mean, you cannot have fat in your body. I mean, you have some muscles, I get it, some bodybuilders, they cannot run long distance or even, short distance. They can probably run very slow, but this guy is actually a bodybuilder, and he just does workout too, and he runs at the same time. I mean, look, on a daily basis of 24 hours, like, he must manage the time, very well, and his diet too. So yeah, everything matters, of how to become success. You have to do things and train correctly. Yeah, this guy eats well. He, manages times well. He, work out well. He put in the hard work. He doesn't, squander his, time, off something like that. He makes sure, he gets enough of everything, and this is how he runs so fast. Right? This is in general. I mean, Nick Bear has not released a video of, like, how he sub a 250 marathon. He has not released that yet. Or no clip about it. I only saw on his Instagram and his posts, right? Yeah, and I don't know what his splits are, but I mean, let's put in perspective. A 2 hours and 48 minutes 11 second marathon is about a six, like just under 6:25 minutes per mile pace. I mean, 10 years ago, I couldn't even run that fast, in a mile, let alone. Well, that was right before I went to, high school, right? Yeah, like, my mile time is not even that fast. And this guy does it for, like, insane, 26 miles. I would look like really slow to him, but I'm pretty sure I'm much faster than, a 620 mile. I mean, I just recently, finished, 10K, race, around like 37 minute, 37 like 50 something, which averages, about a 607 minute per mile pace. So yeah, so my 10K, race pace is just faster than Nick, just slightly faster. But I only raced like a quarter of a distance, so I have no chance of beating Nick Bear if I was to race against him. I mean, have I run 20 or, marathon before? Yes, I did. So I just recently finished, 20 miles in just under 140 minutes, which is, 7-minute mile pace. Well, that was like almost 6 months ago, so. Yeah. I did not realize that Nick Bear ran so fast in the marathon. Like, he's really fast. Like, why do you even talk about Nick Bear? I mean, I never talked to him about before. I just want people to. I hope his videos, get a lot of, Nick Bear's, audiences, attention, and other people and my subscriber as well. Like, go look at this dude. Go look at his workout. Like, he is crazy, man. I mean, you thought a big guy would never run this fast, but he wanted to prove a lot of haters, wrong as well, you know. So yeah, if you're running a 6:25 minutes per mile pace for 26 miles, I mean, just imagine if you hold that pace, for a 5K. Like, that is fast enough to sub a 20-minute 5K. That speed is fast enough if you notice that. For people, who don't calculate, paces, that much. Yeah, so how fast do you run that kilometer? So I think a marathon is a total of let's see. Yeah, it's over 42 kilometers. So Nick Bear ran his average, minutes per kilometer is under 4 minutes. Yeah, if you can run under 4 minutes per kilometer, do it 5 times. That's about, that's an under 20-minute, 5K run. And yeah, and by subbing a 20-minute, 5K run, like, you'll be in like a top 3, runner, when it comes to race. You could be possibly top 3 already. So just remember that a marathon is, it's more than 8 times, the 5K distance. So yeah, this guy inspired me, I mean, because he ran a 2:50 marathon, I have not run a sub 3 hour marathon. I think I can do it, I mean, this guy's way heavier than me. I'm only 160 something pound, and he's at least 35 pounds heavier than me. So there's no doubt. There's nobody can deny that I can, cannot run a sub 3 hour marathon. I can do it, man. I can show you I can do it. If I put my mind to it, if I put my hard work to it, and if I just follow what he does, sub 3 can happen, But first I have to train for it, Not only I need speed, I also need endurance too. I mean, to sub a 3 hour marathon, you will be able to hold a 650 pace, very comfortably, you know, without getting, gassed out. So yeah, I mean, a couple years ago, I just ran, 15 miles, around like a 640 pace, at the end of, 2020. I mean, pretty sure, I can pretty much, beat that record, just because, I'm a lot healthier and I train a lot better, when it comes to longer distance. I mean, I noticed that if you've been running for like years after years, then you starting to notice that, your body gets used to running, and then, you start getting faster and faster, and you don't run out of breath so quickly now, you know? I'm pretty sure, Nick Bear, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's still gonna get faster and faster, but yeah, a 6:25 minute per mile pace for a marathon is very good. Yeah, not a lot of people can run that pace, for a long time. Even for, like 1 miles is like very difficult, right? Yeah, I mean, this guy, inspired me, right? So how long can I hold, a sub 3 hour marathon or sub 250 marathon? Well, I can hold it for definitely at least an hour, but probably not for a marathon. But however, man, like, if he was my coach and if he trains me well and stuff, and if I see other runners, just as good as him, and if we train, and if I follow their tips and stuff, I will probably run just as fast as them or even faster. You know? So I mean, I've been following Nick Bear for like almost like 3 years already. Just over 2 years ago, he just sub a 5 minute mile, as if it was like nothing to him, right? I mean, like 3 years ago, he just sub a 6 minute mile, but then all of a sudden he sub like 5. So, yeah. And I saw his dad, just run like a 20 mile. It's insane that his dad can only hold his marathon pace for only like 1 mile, it's like about a couple years ago. And I saw him run, like 6 minute mile, like if he was running like only like 8 or 9 minute mile pace. Just the way I see his training video. But little do I know he's running a 6 minute mile pace, making it look like it's so like easy, like jog in the park. But for me, I'm like literally like running out of breath so quick, just running, just the way I try to run at his speed. But yeah, man, I know that a lot of, people may not find this interesting, but, just please, go follow him, he deserves, he's, pretty much underrated, almost having 1 million subscriber. I know there's a lot of athlete out there who has a YouTube channel, does run faster than him, But yeah, if you see something, amazing like this, just, get their attention, get their interest, and, do the motivation. Hopefully, that can get you, into running, even though you might not like running, or even if you're not as interested, but yeah, man. Just go follow him, Maybe I should post his YouTube channel just right under the description below, so peace out.